Mr. Leos, Mr. Hayatu and Mr. Teixeira. 3 FIFA bosses that England's bid team has been lobbying to vote for England in 3 days' time.
The $100 million list, complete.
$100 million. I showed the list of payments to Roland Buchel, former ISL insider and now a Swiss MP.
It's incredible. The sum is incredible. And I'm surprised that there have been so many payments over such a long period. I think it will be a big surprise up in FIFA House.
But how much of a surprise? Sepp Blatter's known about the ISL scandal for years. We asked him why FIFA hadn't investigated. He said in a statement, "The Zug Criminal Court largely exonerated the managers of ISL, notably in connection with the accusation of paying commissions to sports officials. The ISL managers were largely exonerated, but they weren't cleared of paying commissions or bribes because that's not what they were in court for." Mr. Blatter's statement went on, "It is important to stress that no FIFA officials were accused of any criminal offence in these proceedings." That's true, but what President Blatter didn't mention was that there was a second criminal investigation into the ISL bribes, and that did involve FIFA officials. That case was only closed in June this year, when some FIFA officials agreed to repay £3.5 million they'd received in kickbacks on ISL marketing contracts. This was an out-of-court settlement, and the identities of the accused were kept secret. Yet FIFA still won't investigate. Some think its honest members should stand up and be counted.
There are still many people in the executive committee who did not take anything. The pressure from them will have to be big. If not, I can't understand what they really want to do with the federation if they don't act now.
David Mellor was the head of Tony Blair's football task force.
Okay.
He saw FIFA at close quarters.
I don't understand how in this day and age, when everybody is concerned in every other walk of life about accountability and about freedom from even the suggestion of corruption, let alone the reality of corruption, it astonishes me that FIFA continues the way that it does.
The list of ISL payments isn't the only scandal at FIFA. We've got further evidence about another FIFA boss who will vote on Thursday. A man I've met many times.
Mr. Warner, good morning. Welcome to Zurich.
Vice President Jack Warner. He controls football in the Caribbean, North and Central America.
How much profit did you make selling World Cup tickets this year?
In 2006, I asked him about the profits he'd made from selling thousands of tickets for the Germany World Cup. He'd sold them to black market touts, making his company an estimated profit of $1 million.
This is only a very polite inquiry, Mr. Warner.
If I could have spit on you, I would have spat on you.
If you could spit on me, you would spit on me?
I will not, of course.
Why would you?
My spit.
Why would you spit on me?
Because you're garbage.
I'm garbage.
3 months later, FIFA secretly ordered Jack Warner's family business to make a $1 million donation to charity to compensate for the profits it had made through the resale of 2006 FIFA World Cup tickets.
Thank you so much, Mr. Warner. Thank you.
I think that it's almost impossible to think of any other organisation where the kind of allegations can be so repeatedly made as have been made against Mr. Warner, and that he could survive.
And survive he did. This year, at another World Cup in South Africa, and Jack Warner was at it again, ordering $84,000 worth of tickets from FIFA to sell to touts. I caught up with the Norwegian journalists who obtained emails and an invoice revealing Mr. Warner's involvement in ordering the tickets. But was FIFA interested?
It's quite strange because this is the second time that Jack Warner has basically been caught with his pants down. The ethics committee never takes it seriously. It's the vice president. It's a serious allegation.
Well, we have the correspondence between Warner
We've examined their evidence in detail.
Ticket Company, that exact number of tickets which they ordered from Mr. Warner.
Although the deal eventually fell through, it's clear Jack Warner has questions to answer. Being banned from FIFA, I couldn't ask them. They could.
Jack Warner was involved in the black market ticket trade again. Why hasn't this been investigated by FIFA?
The Jack Warner case is not a case that we have dealt with. Should it be knowledgeable to us by official means or by official channels, then naturally, then we would have a look on that.
Official channels? What does that mean? Would FIFA look at the evidence?
So we asked the media office what Mr. Sepp Blatter means by official channels. And as I said, we have no idea.
Leave me alone. Can I ask you how much? Please don't do that.
Jack Warner is one of FIFA's untouchables. He's always ignored Panorama's questions, but he told the press our allegations were a rehash of the same old bullshit, and that he continues to sleep very soundly at night. David Beckham's already met him. This week, David Cameron hopes to, in Zurich, to discuss England's bid. Back home, no one wants to talk about the issues we're raising. 2 government ministers and the bid team declined our requests for interviews. But one man who supported England's bid for the last government did speak to us. Is it wise to get into a contest where some of the voters on the FIFA Executive Committee are clearly very dubious people and open to corruption?
Well, we have to deal with what is in front of us, which is a FIFA Executive Committee that will be making the decision on England's bid for the World Cup. All that we have done is make sure that we've got the best technical bid that's available and try to convince the FIFA executive members that England should be where the World Cup is held in 2018.
Logic has to be suspended. Normal standards of integrity and honesty have to be suspended. We have to go in on our knees to accept FIFA diktats, crawl on our bellies to beg them to give us the World Cup.
Why don't our politicians and football leaders ask questions about the men around this table?
We would be honoured to host the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Why? We love football. It's our national sport.
It's not just the fans who think it's a prize worth winning. It's a matter of national pride.
England is ready, willing and able to deliver the best World Cup ever.
To help sell us the dream, we've been promised it will bring jobs and lots of money. But just how much money and on whose terms?
Fans are predicted to spend over £5 billion, with 3 million international visitors contributing over £3 billion to the UK economy.
Sounds great, but how can we know how much the World Cup will bring us when even the government admits it hasn't yet worked out all the costs? Here in Holland, they're also bidding. The Dutch government has calculated the costs. Rather than a financial bonanza, their report predicts an overall loss of €150 million. There's something else the Dutch people know that we don't. Details of the guarantees FIFA demands from governments who want the World Cup. FIFA insists they're kept secret. They say that's common business practice, but the Dutch decided to publish them. There are 8 guarantees FIFA insists all governments have to sign. Visa rules are thrown out of the window, workers' rights suspended, and new laws may be needed to protect FIFA's official sponsors. It's all too much for some here.
As a government, you make laws for everybody, for every situation. You're not going to make laws for just one situation, and that one situation is the World Cup. You not make laws to protect one organization. You don't do that.
The demands help guarantee FIFA's financial return. more than $3 billion from the last World Cup. Most startling of all, FIFA's demands on tax.
They want to create their own tax haven, a full exempt situation. It is FIFA and its FIFA subsidiaries that are fully exempt from any tax whatsoever levied at whatever level, state level, municipality level, all sorts of taxes, consumption taxes, income taxes, you name it, it's all exempt.
There are also tax breaks for FIFA's official sponsors. The Dutch have calculated that if they win the bid, FIFA's tax demands could amount to €300 million. FIFA says the guarantees are reasonable. They are a not-for-profit organisation which funds the development of football, and that the FIFA World Cup is FIFA's only source of income. FIFA wants all bidders to sign up to its demands. The Dutch watered some of them down and got a very stiff letter from FIFA. They were putting their hopes of hosting the World Cup in jeopardy. In the UK, even Parliament hasn't seen the guarantees. One senior parliamentarian wanted to know about the FIFA tax breaks, but was told the guarantees were confidential. So we showed him the ones published in Holland. Now you've seen the guarantees, what do you think of them?
It is just indefensible. I mean, that's the word for it. It is indefensible, and it's an insult to taxpayers in this country. These are demands. You sign up here, or otherwise your bid will be likely to be regarded as deficient. They have the audacity to seek to instruct the Parliament that they'll dance to the FIFA tune.
Some people see the guarantees as being onerous. My view was that the benefits to having the competition far outweigh the disbenefits. The government guarantees that FIFA demanded are similar to what other international bodies do in terms of the Olympics, other international competitions that we wanted to host. And it's important that we sign up to these guarantees on the basis of the bid being able to be successful.
The British government signed the guarantees. They're in the bid book. But we understand that they have raised concerns with FIFA about their demands on tax, visas, security and labour laws.
We present you with our bid book for 2018.
The hope is that if we get the tournament, we can renegotiate. I wonder what Sepp Blatter will make of that.
I understand why people want the World Cup. We invented football. Why shouldn't we have the World Cup finals? But I can't help feeling it would be a better role for England to actually be insisting on the reform of FIFA, making FIFA transparent, making FIFA accountable.
With only 3 days left before the vote, will President Sepp Blatter take action against the 3 men we've shown to have taken bribes? It seems unlikely. We've been told President Blatter has known about one ISL bribe for 13 years and has done nothing. This is former FIFA President João Havelange. 4 years ago, I reported how a huge payment intended for him had ended up in FIFA's bank account by mistake. Witnesses said there was panic when a bank statement listing the payment landed on the desk of then FIFA General Secretary Sepp Blatter.
I'm told you ordered this bribe should be moved to the man whose name was on the payment. Can you tell me who it went to? Was it President Havelange?
We've never been given an answer. But does it lie in our secret list of payments? One entry stands out. Guarantee JH, João Havelange's initials, next to a payment of 1.5 million Swiss francs, $1 million. We wrote to both Honorary FIFA President Havelange and Sepp Blatter about this bribe. Mr. Havelange didn't respond, and Mr. Blatter again referred us to the 2008 court case in Zug. But if FIFA won't reveal the truth, isn't it high time the politicians forced them?
Andrew, we are not speaking about sports, we speak about corruption. And politics can't be kept out of that. After decades of corruption, we need now an external, an international, and an independent investigation into the FIFA books.
Far more important than anything else in world football is to get a FIFA that is clean and fit for purpose. We don't have that at the moment.
Andrew Jennings reporting there. And as we heard, the Prime Minister and the England 2018 bid team are due to lobby FIFA's Executive Committee members in Zurich tomorrow. Now, the bid team has already written to the committee members expressing solidarity with them. We'll find out in 3 days' time if England has won the bid